to the point where they didn't pay for his airplane ticket, they didn't pay for his audition, they didn't pay for his hotel, nothing.
Yeah, which is yeah. I remember reading on shit like that. That was like that Kevin Smith had to like really fight hard to keep him
Yep. And
on the
then
movie.
after day one of shooting, they were sold on J Muse.
Hmm.
He won them over after the first day of shooting.
Damn.
And Jason Lee, who stars in the movie as Brody, that was his first major film.
Hmm.
And a lot of people got to know Jason Lee from, I want to say, My Life as Earl.
Hmm.
Didn't he play My Life as Earl?
I think so. Yeah.
Or My Name is Earl.
My Name is Earl. Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have seen that one. Jesus Christ, that's one of the greatest TV shows ever made.
Yeah, it's one of them old sitcoms. You know, when they still made sitcoms.
It's so funny. I mean, it was on another level of funny. But yeah, so that was one of his first. That was he only had done like maybe commercials, a few commercials, and that was about it. But he was actually a pro skateboarder. That's what he did. So kind of interesting. And Ben Affleck, hadn't done a whole lot before that either. And he had done one or two other movies. One of them was Dazed and Confused, where he was a bad guy, or he played an asshole character.
Kind of like in Mallrats.
Yeah. And he was actually, he's quoted as saying he was kind of scared. I'm paraphrasing, but he was kind of scared that he was going to get typecasted into that kind of a role because it was his second time doing it.
Yeah.
And
then he did other shit, and like I said, eventually we got Daredevil and
Batman
and Batfleck, Batman, which to this day it's one of my favorite Batmans, and Bruce Wayne. I mean, I bring that up.
I liked him as an older, like a middle-aged Batman.
Like I said, we've talked about this. I mean, obviously, Christian Bale killed it, and Michael Keaton, well, back in '89, he's Batman too. But what I'm saying is, this Batman that's been doing it for 20 years, that's like a seasoned Batman, lost a Robin in the process, and it's all fucked in the head, and I don't know. Wants to kill.
I like it. I liked him in that role. I really did.
See, like I said, that. I thought he did great. Like I said, that's why it's one of my all-time favorite Batmans. It's like some people are like, fuck him. I'm like, no, I liked it. I like where they took it. Like I said, it's a Batman that had been doing his shit for a while.
Yeah, he was tired. He was burnt out. You know what I mean? Like he was just wore out.
Yeah, kind of like that. Like, fucking, he didn't know Superman was friend or foe, so he was like, let's just kill this motherfucker.
Right. Let's not even let it become a problem.
Something like that. Oh, man. So anyway, we went to Mallrats. Okay, he came out on that. And, of course, at the end, he gets arrested for doing the hibbity-dibbities or following K-Dog's marital advice.
Hey, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Sometimes you just got to put it right in the butt. That's all you can do.
Holy shit, man. So,
and then,
all in all,
it was a wonderful movie.
It's a fun movie to watch. It's a fun watch. I mean, like I said, it's been a while since I've watched it. It's been a few months, but like I said, I remember it was one of those things where you just, obviously, I mean, the fact that Stan Lee was there had like this drawing power to me already. It's like, holy shit, Could you imagine?
Yeah.
Could you imagine being a young director and establishing a friendship with Stan Lee? I mean, that motherfucker, wow.
But, it was also kind of wild because Stan Lee at the time, there were people who watched that movie who didn't know who that was.
Well, yeah, because that movie, I mean, at that time, there was still comic books around, but only the hardcore geeks, the ones that got picked on and got the whatever, the fuck, what do you call it? The swirlies in the bathrooms.
They got the swirlies,
the wedgies,
the wedgies. They got all of that.
Those were the only ones that knew comic books and knew who the fuck Stan Lee was.
Right.
Others were just like, now everybody claims to be a nerd. I'm a geek. I'm a Marvel geek. Yeah, well, everybody wants to be one now.
There was I was listening to. I'm gonna fuck her name up. She was from The Big Bang Theory.
Hmm.
Mayim Balanik, I think her name is. I'm sorry if I screwed your name up.
Oh God, I can't pronounce it either. But she had her show Blossom back in the day, because I know my sister used to watch that religiously.
Yeah. Anyway, she had a guy on her show, on her podcast, and he was like, everybody's cool. Everyone's saying they're a nerd now. And he was like, I even heard Charlize Theron say, well, I was kind of a nerd. And he's like, shut the fuck up. You were not. God damn
it. Everybody's a Sith till it's time to do some Sith shit, then.
Right. So I actually thought she was going to become the new Jeopardy host, but I guess it doesn't look like that. So, can we just finally admit that LeVar Burton should become the Jeopardy host and be done with it?
Why the fuck not?
I mean, why not? I wanted it from day one. Let's just make it official and be done with it.
But you don't have to take our word for it.
No, you have to take his, because he's the one going to be saying it. God damn it!
I'm just saying it. The old Reading Rainbow shit. But you don't have to take my word for it.
I love that show. That show used to be so cool to me when I was growing up.
Yeah.
I was never... I don't remember being in this Sesame Street or Electric Company or any of those. I do remember being into Reading Rainbow, though.
Well, Sesame Street, I remember watching some of that. The Electric Company, yeah, of course. The girl that played Batgirl came out in it. So, of course, I was hooked.
Yeah, I never really watched it.
And the Electric Company, I guess Spider-Man was a regular there, so...
Yeah, but it was a much different Spider-Man than what we know now.
Well, yeah, of course. Back then there was no CGI. There was no... Holy shit, Not like it is now, which that fucking Spider-Man movie's coming up, too. That's going to be interesting.
Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings comes out, too. It should be out today.
I've been hearing shit on Spotify, because I'm cheap and I don't buy the subscription one. I listen to the commercials. But anyway, I've been hearing about that movie. Now, I also read an article where I guess the fucking Disney CEO pissed off or got a reaction from one of the stars there because he called the movie an experiment.
Huh.
And I guess, some of the actors, especially the main one, took offense to it.
Oh.
Well, let's see what happens. Let's see. Yeah, I guess it all goes back to because this is it's practically the main characters. They're all Asian, right?
Right. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay. That makes sense to me now. I wasn't understanding the problem with the word experiment until you said it. Now that makes sense. I can understand why somebody would be upset with it.
Yeah, because there's it's a Marvel movie. It's I guess, I don't know. We still got a long ways to go, I guess. But hey,
I was talking about this with my daughter yesterday, and for those of you that don't know, my daughter is helping me in the realm of understanding a lot of the cultural issues that we're having nowadays. Me being an older man, sometimes I fail to understand the issues or where the problem lies. What the underlying reasoning is behind some of these people being upset. And I say that not so you guys can look down at me and say I'm fucking stupid, but I am. And I don't understand some of it, so I go to somebody that I know that does, and for me, that's my daughter. She helps me understand it.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Um, but so for those of you out there that know me, just bear with me. I am trying to learn the new things. I really am. I'm trying to grow and trying to see things from different points of view. Anyways, I digress. We got talking about it, and she was telling me. I said, this Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings comes out, and she was talking about how, there were some people upset because there were no white people in it, and I didn't understand the issue. What is, because I've been watching kung fu movies for as long as I've been alive. I've been watching, kung fu movies and martial art movies where there are no white people. It's all dubbed English and whatnot.
Yeah.
And she was explaining it to me, and then I kind of got thinking about it, and I guess I kind of understand a little bit where people are coming from, having issues with that when people say things like that. I remember when Black Panther came out, it was when it really kind of dawned on me.
Mm-hmm.
When Black Panther came out, for the first time, I saw young African American children running around as superheroes.
Yeah.
Playing superheroes like I'm Black Panther, Wakanda forever. And it was the first time that I remember where it clicked in my head where I went, oh, shit. This is the first time that they have something that looks like them, And I don't mean them in a negative way.
I was about to jump your ass, motherfucker. No. And no, actually, it wouldn't be the first time because, there was other Marvel. There was other,
right? But never on a scale like Black Panther.
Not like Black Panther was, but I mean, Blade was a bad motherfucker back in the days. It still is.
Right, but Blade was also rated R. A lot of kids were not able to see it.
Oh, motherfucker! My kids saw it. No.
Well, my kids grew up with Rambo and Rocky and Blade as well, but anyways, so I guess what I'm trying to say, if I'm saying anything at all, is that I guess I can understand where he's coming from. This is the first time where on a major motion picture with Marvel backing, it being a Marvel movie,
Marvel, Disney,
all the press that it's getting, where it is primarily a full Asian cast.
Yeah.
And as great as that is, at the same time, when you hear a comment like it's an experiment, that can kind of get to be a slap in the face, I guess.
Yeah.
So
I get you, man. Well, motherfuckerettes, we're gonna have to pause it here because we're on the budget plan.
All right. So, gentlemen, ladies, everybody in between, just remember, one thing we always try to tell everybody, it doesn't cost you actually any money at all to be kind to somebody. Now, more than ever, we need people to be kind to each other. We really do. This world is so desperately in need of it.
Pretty much.
Just please be nice to somebody. Stop for a second and think about what's going through their head before you yell at somebody or before just please.
You don't know what battles they're fighting and shit like that, so definitely be kind to everybody except the fucking Easter Bunny. You see the Easter Bunny beat the shit out of that motherfucker. I mean,
fuck him.
Yeah, fuck him. I'm just saying,
fuck him. Hopping into motherfuckers' houses and shit. Bitch, get out of my house.
Holy shit! Not really. We don't want to fuck anybody up that might be doing that as a gig at the mall. They gotta pay bills too. Don't fuck up the Easter Bunny. Be nice to them.
That's right. Be nice to them.
All right, y'all have a good one, motherfuckers and motherfuckerettes. Till next time.
All right. Later.